What up? How's it going? Welcome back to Indigo Park. We're starting at this generator part because I was just yammering on about something and then I just stopped and was like, that makes no sense. So I restarted the recording because I didn't want to keep that in there. I really should probably restart this whole beginning segment, but I'm not going to. If you're cool with that, I'm cool with that. We're cool with that. You're going to be all right? We're going to be all right? Yeah, we'll be fine. How's it going, you guys? I caught about the first 45 minutes of the Unique Geese live stream today. It was pretty fun. I didn't get to finish it. We had to run around and do some other things today, but I stepped in. I sent a super chat his way, help support a little bit, and yeah, I noticed a couple of you guys were there, so it was nice to see y'all there too. It seemed like a fun time. It was a fun time. Now I can definitely go back and rewatch it. Rewatch the parts that I missed later. There's a lot of spammers in that chat, wasn't there? That was one thing I did notice. There was a couple, maybe not a lot, but there was a couple spammers. But yeah. I'm not supposed to acknowledge them though, right? You're not supposed to say anything about those guys, I'm pretty sure. But it's okay. But yeah, I don't know, I was just pretty hyped to watch the stream and be addressed by Unique Geese himself. Was pretty dope. We got to see some in-depth into the trailer of Chapter 2. Some more in-depth on that. People were asking for the release date for Chapter 2. And he said, no, doesn't know yet. They're still working on it. So we're going to be here for a while still. But yeah. And then that's about... I mean, there was some more stuff, but like I said, I only caught like the first... Shortly after my super chat, I had to head out. Like I stayed for another 15 minutes after, but I had to head out after that. I couldn't stay. We had to go do some other stuff. So, but yeah. Oh. Anyways, it was fun because I think the last live stream of his I was able to catch was, holy crap! It's been a long time. It's been a long time, is all I'm going to say. It's been a long time. I want to say it was the 2024 Halloween one, but I know for sure that's not true. I know there's another stream somewhere No, I think that is true. I think it was the 2024 Halloween one, because I remember some of you guys were like telling me, like, hey, he released a stream. Did you see the stream? I'm like, no, I didn't see it. And I never went back and watched it. So yeah, I think the last stream I saw of his was the Halloween 2024. Which is insane. That was actually before I even started this channel is when I watched that. That was a dope time. That has nothing but good memories for me. Because there was also that Five Nights at Freddy's game that came out. The one where it was like, you were like that kid. It was like, you were looking down at the map. You're like that kid and Springtrap took your dad's place or something. I don't fully remember how that went. But I know that game was around at the time. And then that live stream happened kind of around that time. And I bought this house. I bought this house in August. So it was like an exciting time for me. I was experiencing, first time home buyer, and then watching that with my girl. And then, we had the new Five Nights at Freddy's, and, we were on our own. It was super cool and everything. That was cool. That was actually a really cool time. And then in the midst of my celebration and good mood, I started this silly challenge. But at the end of the day, however much annoying or whatever it is to play this every day, I'm excited that with it I can in some way, shape, or form support this project. And also, I've met a lot of people, met a lot of you guys. Not in person, but I mean over you know, through comments and live streams and stuff. And yeah, we've made a fun little community here. Also, we hit 200 subscribers today, dude. What the heck? Hello? Thank you. What's going on, man? I fired it up today to check on, just to check if there's any comments or whatever to respond to. And I was like, wait, 200? We got 200 subscribers? So yeah, we hit the big 200. What? That was pretty nice. That was pretty cool to see. So yeah, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that a lot. For those that are new around here, there's not much to say. Pretty much the channel description says it all. As of December 2nd, 2024, I'm playing Indigo Park Chapter 1 every day until Chapter 2 comes out. Some episodes I talk a lot, some episodes I don't talk at all, and some episodes I do goofy things. Every 50 episodes, we do something a little special, just to like shake it up a little bit. So like episode 1 was the beginning. Then episode 50, we did a challenge. Episode 100, we did a challenge. I think 150, we just delved into the lore. Or we did a live stream. No, I think we delved into the lore 150. 200, we did a live stream. 250, I think we did another live stream. 300, I don't freaking remember. Maybe it was another live stream. 350 was another... something. It's you get the picture. It's like every 50 episodes was... It's something more special, like a little different, you know. I either do a live stream to try to talk to some people, or I just do like a fun challenge or something. Just to shake it up a little bit, because at this point, I'm very burnt out with playing the game. So I still love the game and the characters, and I still support the project, but I'm very burnt out playing Chapter 1 every day. It's just like, you know, repetitive. So there's a lot of times where... Literally, I'll have like my phone and I'm just watching YouTube in the background. And I'm just not saying a word, just getting through it, you know. So there's a lot of times there's a lot of that, or I'm just yapping about like work or nothing, because I mean, we've talked about the game already so much. There's not much more, even with all the Chapter 2 stuff out. We've already been over it in one of my live streams. There's not a whole lot to talk about until Chapter 2 actually comes out. So, I don't know, I guess those every 50 episodes, they kind of make it to a point where you can, where I can shake loose that, like, burnout, you know? The burnout gets shaken a little loose if I do something fun, or if I talk to some people. You know, we start talking about the game, or we start talking about whatever. But yeah. Also, it's a Friday video. I mean, granted here, I'm going to get proven wrong here, and it's going to blow up or something, right? But I've noticed that, you know, we all have lives on Fridays and Saturday nights. It's kind of funny to me. I'm able to notice that with the view counts. Like, I've noticed, like, Sunday through Thursday videos, they seem to do better than Friday and Saturday videos, unless it's a special episode. I've noticed that. Like, freaking... Friday and Saturday videos are like 8-9 views or whatever at first when they first drop, and then the rest of the episodes are more. It's like, you know, because everyone's like throughout their work week or whatever, they're like, all right, this chat uploaded, yeah, let's check it out. You know, it's the same thing, but you know, whatever. So let's just see what's going on. Friday or Saturday, it's like party time, dude. Heck no, we're not watching this guy. No, seriously though, all jokes aside, I appreciate it. But yeah, I noticed that. I also noticed, so. My last 3 episodes, I think. So there was 2 where I was actually talking, at least a little bit. Like yesterday's episode, the beginning I didn't talk really, but then towards the end I started talking a lot. And I noticed those 3 episodes, the first and third one were the ones I talked in. And they did about what we normally do, like, you know, 20, 30 views, something like that. And then the one in the middle, it was one of those days I just was not feeling it, so I didn't say anything. Like, I just waved at the camera. Like, I didn't even have my headset on. You know, I waved. You know, I let you know I was here. But I didn't talk or nothing. I was just watching YouTube. That one got 88 views. It's always the ones where I'm like, I have nothing to say, or I'm just completely in just like a dead inside mood, and they just blow up. And then the ones where I'm like full of energy or hyper or whatever, it's like, whatever. To be honest, though, I'm actually pretty... impressed and very happy and grateful that they get any views at all, to be honest. Because it's really, I mean, I get it's a challenge, but it's the same thing every day, you know? So the fact that people even tune in to it continuously at all is amazing to me, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna quit saying that. It's annoying. I'm gonna get freaking annoying with that. But yeah, no, it's true though. I know it's annoying to repeat over and over again, but I am actually like grateful for it. I don't know. It's just really like it's really new to me, and it's really cool to just see like this little community we have forming together. Like it really hit me today. Like as I was watching this live stream with my girl out there, the Unique Geese live stream, when I super chatted to Unique Geese just to say, hey, you know, I appreciate everything you're doing and all that, and then I saw like 2 or 3 of you guys recognize me. You know, and I was like, what the heck? Like it's just I don't know. It just hit like. You know, I'm not even a small YouTuber, bro. Like I am just like surface level, if even that. You know, I am just here. And freaking just to have like, and I get, you know, that it's an Indigo Park community, so it makes sense since I'm part of a specific community. But still, you know, it just felt kind of cool. Like, oh wow, we're actually building like a little community here that enjoys watching me suffer through this challenge. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Okay. But yeah, that's what this is all about. This is an endurance challenge. And yep, frick. I normally don't die, I swear. Well, if we're doing some funny challenges, yeah. I've had a lot of caffeine. I have ADHD and I've had a lot of caffeine. And also my buddies, for the first time in like forever, all 2 of them, because there's 3 of us, all 2 of them got on and we were able to play some Fortnite together for a couple hours. And it's like, yes. Because we never all 3 get on at the same time anymore. And so finally, I mean, we normally, even if we do get on, like one of them will get on and be like, all right, guys, I got 1 game in me. It's like, all right, you know? But tonight we freaking got to play for like 2 hours. So I'm just in a really good mood in general with the live stream, and then, you know, recognizing some of you guys in that chat, and then freaking playing the Fortnite with my buddies. I'm like, you know what? Like, today was a good day, man. It's a good day. It was a good day. Oh, also, playing the chapter every day is only for chapter 1. I'm not playing chapter 2 every day. I am going to play chapter 2. You better believe that. But I'm not playing chapter 2 every day. We're going to play it once. Maybe twice just to revisit it or something. After that, what's next for the channel is most likely kind of turning into a normal YouTuber, I guess, if you want to say that. Like, just doing, because I had a couple directions I wanted to take the channel in. I was either like, okay, after this, maybe we do another challenge related to Indigo Park or not. You know, we'd like do a challenge channel, or I just start playing other games. So, I don't know. I might be one of those channels where I don't have a direction at all. I might just upload what I want when I want, you know? Because I don't need the, I mean, everybody needs the money, you know, in this day and age, you know what I'm saying? But I don't need, like, even though it would be really cool to eventually get to the point where I could make some sort of a side job out of this, that isn't really the goal. The goal is to just have fun and, you know, hang out with people and stuff, because, you know, I'm already doing pretty good with the job I have and everything. And I enjoy it for the most part. You know, everyone has complaints about where they work or whatever, but I mean, I enjoy it for the most part. And so, you know, I don't know. I kind of want to be, I might just be one of those channels that's like, hey, you know, playing Indigo Park Chapter 1 every day until Chapter 2 comes out. And then maybe all of a sudden I just have a video of me freaking hiking a mountain or something. I don't know. You know, like, I'm just going to put random stuff on here. We're just going to go that direction. I don't have to be specifically a gaming channel, you know, or an Indigo Park only channel. That would be really hard to do right now, too. Even when Chapter 2 releases. That would be really hard to do. Are there channels out there that are dedicated to Indigo Park and Indigo Park only? Are there like channels that they're just dedicated to like Indigo Park theories? Does that exist? Is that a thing? I doubt it, right? There's no way there's only Indigo Park channels. But yeah, I am sorry for yapping. I've been really annoying. But, you know, it's whatever, dude. This is part what? 4, like I said, 439 or 440. And to me, in my personal opinion, I always have a lot more fun. Well, this isn't an opinion. This is just how I feel. I always have a lot more fun when I'm in a mood like this where I'm just yapping about nonsense. Instead of like a day where I'm just sitting here dead quiet or whatever, you know. We're going to have both. Excuse me. All right. Security cameras. Didn't we looked at these like once? There's really nothing to see here, I don't think. Besides the Ferris wheel not moving. It'd be cool if you could actually see like Lloyd or something run across one of these cameras, right? That'd be pretty dope. Maybe you can and I've just missed it. I doubt it. But something that, you know, I know that we're at the end of the video here, but something that was mentioned in the stream today that I thought was really cool was when he mentioned how someone said that, you know, Chapter 2 looks like a far cry from Chapter 1, like, in every way better. And I couldn't agree more. It seems like such a polished, like, you can tell the love and passion that's going into Chapter 2. There was love and passion that went into this chapter, but you can tell, like, the desire and thirst for improvement was real. And they were not messing around. They jumped on improving this game. At least from what we can see from the trailer. But I'm sure that opinion of mine's not going to change once we actually get to play it. Which I am excited for. I also haven't decided. You know, I've mentioned nonstop about wanting to edit. You know, get into editing a little bit. You know. I've kind of gone back and forth on that. Like, oh, I really want to edit. And then, I don't really want to edit. Like, I'm torn between doing the modern thing now where there's a lot of edits and I focus on making the quality better, or just going with like a 2012 YouTuber vibe where it's just, you know, you play the game uncut and your camera's in the top left, you know. I always get torn on what to do there. And when we were going to play Chapter 2, I was thinking like, hey, I'll add a bunch of cuts and, you know, we'll, you know, cut it up and I'll make edits and stuff, and I'll make it just like, I'll keep all the interesting parts and we'll just have a lot of fun like that. But then there's just like maybe I should just do the raw experience, you know? And true, I could do both. I could upload the edited version and a raw experience version. But I don't know if I will do that. I could do that. Chances are if I choose to edit it, I probably will do that. I'll probably just have both, but yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with Chapter 2, because that's like the peak of... That'll be the peak of this chapter of this channel is, you know, the main premise of what this channel was built on is going to be over. And so, on one hand, I kind of want to just do it uncut and stick to the script of this. On the other hand, it's like, maybe that's when I want to up my quality, you know? I don't know. Whatever, right? Just do whatever you want to do, man. Do whatever you want to do. Is there some music here? Oh, it's there. It's there. It's my freaking headphones are slightly off. But yeah. Anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, by the way, for any of you who have someone to get something for. Don't forget. Later.